Happy evening. Yes, how are you all? Hope you're doing great. Yeah, okay. So, what is special today? Is there anything special today? Yeah, yeah, new batch. DCP English new batch. We are starting today. Welcome, Rifna, Fauzia, Tasli. Okay. So, we have old batch students as well as new batch students, and there will be some guests. Like some guests are also joining today to know about our courses. To know about our courses. And they're joining now. Shall we start? For DCP English batch students, we'll be starting from time management for the new batch starting from today. I welcome all new batch students. And the existing student is the next chapter is time management. Will be starting. It's the free session. Anybody can attend today. If you want to share the link to someone, you can share now. So we'll be discussing about time management. Okay. Any questions? Any sharings? Okay. Yes, Tasli, you are right. Yes. We'll start from time management and goal setting. So before discussing about time management, we'll briefly discuss about the topics, what all there in DCP. So what all topics are covered and what is the procedure to join. So all these things we'll discuss before going ahead with the topic. Diploma in counseling psychology. So mostly I can see the students from existing batches and the new batches are there. And there are some guests. There are some guests who are interested to know about it. Okay. Right. So what is DCP? Yeah, what is DCP and how it is going to be help us? So there is a point which we are going to discuss now. So the DCP, the complete course will be taken by me. I'm Dr. Hussein Basha, psychologist and special educator, RCA licensed rehabilitation professional. Yeah, an international life coach and trainer. So this is about me. So I have completed 19 years of experience in the training and coaching and getting into the 20th year now. Right. So this DCP, it was designed in 2000, mid of 2000 during COVID. So DCP is the brainchild of us, which was designed in mid of COVID around, I think August, September like that. In August, September, we have taken this. So what is DCP is having? So Diploma in Counseling Psychology, if you can go and search on net, you will get a lot of DCP content and various institutions, what they offer. The DCP content, what we are providing is completely different. So how it was designed? How it was designed? It was purely designed based on the experience, what I have personally got from this life. So all these 19 years, whatever is there. So those things, whatever I used to conduct as short-term courses, even this time management, goal setting and all, it's about 15 years, 16 years old content. But the concept and all, it will be looking like fresh because we add with the new strategies, we add with the new concepts and all these things. Yeah. So that's where it looks like the new content. So all those things, short-term courses, we added together and made a DCP, Diploma in Counseling Psychology. As you are all aware, whatever we provide in this course, Diploma in Counseling Psychology, and whatever we provide in MDCC, Master Diploma in Counseling and Coaching, another program of us, I'll be explaining briefly about MDCC also here. Yeah. So all these subjects, all these chapters are covering with the practical skills. Okay. So DCP basically, so why we should study DCP? So it's a simple thing, two main objectives, either for DCP or MDCC. Understanding ourselves, understanding others. So these are the two things which we require for our personal growth and professional growth, even the social growth. So whatever growth we needed, these two things are required. Understanding ourselves, understanding others. So these two things are the basics for this curriculum and the practical skill development. Whatever we learn, whatever we gain from the degree courses like BSc, MSc, PhD, these kind of courses. So those are the definitions and the explanation of the concept. So here, whatever we explain, so all those things are the practical thing. All those things are practical things. So which will be helping us to practically do the things and to use it immediately after the course. So that is the core objective. So after completing this course, they should not have any other training in order to practice. They should be in a position to practice immediately. So that is the core aspect of this course, ACP. Yeah. And accreditation and affiliation. So this is also one of the important things which we all know. So how it is accredited and where it is accredited and what about the affiliation status? So has it been affiliated by any other reputed organization? So these things mostly we have concern about it. So you want to know how it is affiliated and how it can be useful. Before explaining about affiliation, we should be very clear about one thing. No psychology course, no psychology courses, maybe diploma or degree for the government opportunities. Comparatively, it's less now, as of now. In future, definitely there will be a lot of spaces and a lot of opportunities in future. Recently, some of you might have noticed 2 weeks back. So there was an order from government. All colleges should have one counselor, one student counselor. This happened just 2 weeks back. Even in Tamil Nadu, the circular was there. This is number one. Number two, long back. So I'm talking about even 10, 15 years back. So there was an GO, but it was not implemented, unfortunately, but it will be done. All the schools should have one counselor. So this has been insisted. This has been the people and the social workers, they have been insisting this for long. So hopefully, in short, maybe a couple of months or a couple of years, we'll be having official recognition everywhere. So that the counselors and psychologists will be recognized widely, even from the government side. When the opportunities will be very high, except the teaching opportunities for the higher secondary students and the college students, the psychology studies are helping now. For the counseling, private practices we can do, right? So all these things are there, and to become a trainer, to become a private counselor, to become a coaches, so all these things we can use. So when we complete this course, especially the DCP and MDCC courses from us, so all students of us will be getting the certificate from National Council for Accreditation of Education and Therapies, so which has been located, is located in New Delhi. This is the autonomous body recognized by Government of India. It's a registered body. It's a registered body recognized by Government of India. So apart from that, if students wants to have some foreign certificate, so they can very well take a certificate from our sister concerns, which is located in India, UAE, and USA, which is called a Mastermind International. Students who complete course of completing the course of DCP and MDCC, so they can very well apply for the certificate from Mastermind International, so which is located in the UAE and USA, apart from India. So what is the procedure to take the certificate from there? So you don't have to do anything, just pay the processing fee, small fee for the certificate, you will be getting it. Because getting the NCAT certificate is included in the course fee. You don't have to pay anything. So when you want extra certificates, you can very well take from Mastermind International by paying the processing fee. So this is the one advantage what we have. And is it only one option we have? We have multiple options. We also have tied up and collaborated with the local university, so which is recognized, which is approved by UGC. You all know that UGC is the top approving authority for all the courses. Yeah. So we have been recognized by a local university. Students who complete this course, they are eligible to get a local university certificate also, subject to the conditions and the certification fee. So that can be done. And they can also get Global Skill Development Board UK certificate, so it's a UK certifying body. So by paying a small amount of again the certification fee, no course fee, no training fee, no other exam fee, nothing you have to pay. You can just pay for the processing fee. You will get all this certificate. So these are the advantages which we have made it possible. And our courses and organization is registered with MSME as a government organization. And apart from that, we have 2 international certifications for the standards, ISO 29920 and 2010, and 9001, 2015. So these certifications, especially 29990 is for the educational consultancy, educational developments. The certificate has been given. And this certificate has been given for you are well aware about 9001. It's for the ISO standard, general standard. So these 2 certifications are there. So these are the accreditation and affiliation what we have. Multiple options we have to get recognized for your course. Yeah. So apart from that, more than the certification, the values when it will be created, when the students they acknowledge that the changes what they have got is very good and it is applicable, it is understandable. So all these things only it can be vouched by the students. So we have got 2,500 plus reviews so far. You can very well visit our pages, Google review pages for various certificate courses, which is there inside DCP and inside MDCC. And there are some courses outside DCP and MDCC. So we have 2,500 reviews, which has got 4.9 stars out of 5. So which is very high comparing to the various organizations which are located. And one more thing we have to add here, we have about 700 students currently ongoing in their studies. So only institution which is having 700 plus students in online training, online coaching. So there might be institutions which are conducting different mode, but online trainings, what we are having is a huge students. This is the number, and we have got 2,500 plus reviews for our certificate courses. Yeah. And who can join? So sometimes people think that only counselors or psychologists can join. Of course, it is helpful for the counselors, psychologists, and the trainers. Anybody can join. So who are all can join to get benefited? Yeah. Number one, counselors, as you are all aware, is a diploma in counseling psychology, and to enhance our counseling skills, we can very well join. Number two, coaches. So what is the difference between counseling and coaches? Not some of our students, all of our students know, but for the guest, when somebody is having some sort of psychological problems, if you are giving some guidance, if they are becoming okay by applying it, that is called counseling. What is coaching? You are giving some sort of training to them individually so that they will go to the next level. Though they are not having any problem presently, if they want to upgrade themselves to the next level, coaching will be helpful. We can call it, if it is applied for life, it is called life coaching. If the coaching is applied in business, it is called business coaching. So if you are doing specifically for the leadership development, it is called leadership coaching. Yeah. So counselors can use, coaches can use, and trainers. Trainers who are conducting program for schools, especially in the schools, for the teachers, for the parents, for the students, for the corporate, for the career development, for various aspects. If you are giving a mass training, so that is called a training. Yeah, the small differences are there, but all three are different. All three are different. And the people who are interested in counseling, they can very well use this. Coaches can use and trainers can use. What about the content? Content is common for all three domains. It is common. But how we are utilizing it, so that matters. So wherever you are there, wherever you practice, you can very well use it. So according to your requirement. Yeah. And teachers also directly can again be benefited here. Not only teachers, anybody, even the business executives. So wherever people are there, wherever you want to connect with the people, so there this course will be ideal and benefited. So these are the concepts of the teachers and business executives can use, and the parents. There are many parents who have joined this course and get benefited because of the topics what is covered in DCP, it will be highly beneficial for them. So that can be done. And anybody for any reason, if they want to go to the next level, so if they want to broaden their understanding about the human behavior, the human nature, they want to get connected with the people, they can do. So this is the criteria. There is no basic eligibility to join this course. If you can understand English very well, yes, fine. Even if you have the basic English knowledge, which you can understand, you can join this course. Suppose if you are comfortable in Tamil, you can very well join Tamil batches. So which is conducted the same day, 7:30 to 9:30, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Yeah. So this is the category how to join. And the features most of the not all the content, not only most of them, all the content will be conducted by me, which will be supported by co-trainers to some of the worksheets and the psychometric assessment. They will be assisting me. The core content will be conducted by me personally. So earlier we had 4, 5 resource persons. Now, so we have minimized. I have focused more in online. So the full content will be covered by me only. And some of the topics like extra content and special content will be done by the special guest or lecturers. So this is the aspect. And cost wise, it's affordable course. Why it's affordable course? So how can we say that it's affordable? Only by comparing with some other organizations. So that is the point. Whether it's affordable or not. So how can we do that? So you can very well compare in the market and you can go and check online any institution, compare with our syllabus, and what we charge is not even 10-15% of that they are charging. Yeah. But by God's grace, we have been doing this for long, online from 2020 and offline for the 19 years in different aspects we used to do. So our organization is based from the trust. So the charges, whatever we do, so we do it at affordable pricing. So this is one thing. And number two, from the day we started this course, it is 2,000 per month Indian rupees. We charge. We have never changed all these 5 years. So the course we will never change. Yeah, it's not that we will not change, but I'm just telling, just to make you understand the course is affordable. So till now, of course, the course fee we have not changed. This is one thing. And another thing, normally when we talk about online coaching, people will be having doubt whether the exams will be online or offline. So you don't have to worry about that. So the online exams or examination also online. So it is convenient for you. It will be in your course timing only. So you can attend just about 40 to 45 minutes of evaluation will be having one time after completing the course, right? And practical classes and case studies. As I told, so the main motto when I designed this course, so I was thinking that after attending this course, they should not go for further training after completing these courses. That much should be there. Yeah. So this should be giving the practical exposure to them. So that kind of course frame is formed here. And suppose if you are missing the classes, so what will you do? So that is the question what we normally have. What will we do? So when we have some sort of due to some emergency issues, if you are not able to attend the classes, you can very well get the recordings from our coordinators. So the recording will be available for approximately 15 days. It depends on the cloud storage. Sometimes it goes beyond that time. Yeah, you will not be missing any content. Suppose if you are not attending any of the classes. So these are the concepts. And whatever we conduct the training online, so all the material will be shared as PDF. The same PPT, whatever you are seeing here, the same thing will be given to you. So without restricting anything. Yeah. So normally some people they'll be sharing the material, common material or general material after the classes, but we do share all the material whatever we teach here. So this is the concept. Okay. So these are the course features. And the next question is what all chapters are covered? What all chapters are covered? So these are the total chapters. So I'll just explain a few lines about each and everything so that you will get an idea. So what is it? Yeah, there are 22 topics. There are 22 topics. And the first topic, techniques of counseling. The first topic, techniques of counseling. We have idea about counseling, what is happening in counseling, but what are the techniques, basic principles? So about maintaining the confidentiality, how we can be empathetic, and what kind of models are there, how to paraphrase, yeah, and how can we set our boundaries? So all these things. will be covered in techniques of counseling. So the counseling techniques will be there in this chapter. And child psychology. The next chapter is child psychology. So basically understanding about the various development of children. It is also called developmental psychology, child psychology, development psychology, the lifespan development. Yeah, all those things will be discussed. So about their development in each stages. And adolescent psychology, which is widely called as a teenage psychology. So especially the challenges what children they face in their adolescent period, especially from 10, sometimes from 10 to 11, 12, 13 to 19. So this period, especially after 11, 12 up to 19, whatever they face, yeah, whatever they face. So that will be addressed here and how we can handle them. So all these things will be there. And student counseling. And being a student, now most of the child counseling and concept of adolescent counseling, so that will be included student counseling also, to give some sort of examples how we can manage students. So you will agree with me now the challenges are there more in the student setup, especially after COVID. And how do we change them? How do we change their behavior? So what are techniques are there? So during our period in the sense, if you go back 15 or 20 years back, so you'll very well address the system which we are following was punishment system. So when you want to change the behavior, you want to punish and change it, but now it will not work. If it is not working, then what is alternative? So what are the alternative methods are available? So that will be discussed in the student counseling. And the cognitive behavioral therapy, we can say this mother therapy of cognitive behavior. It is, we can call mother therapy of all the therapies. So whatever therapies we study now, so it almost all the therapies, it came from the CBT, or some of the traces should be there from CBT. So that kind of therapy, which will be beneficial for everyone to understand. Yeah. And the next topic is transactional analysis. Transactional analysis, there is a concept called a PAC model, PAC model, parent, adult, child. So when we deal with people, so how can we understand whether they are matured or whether they're like they're behaving like a child, or whether they are behaving like an adult, that's a mature person? So we can very well differentiate by seeing the people. So what kind of ego they are having, what kind of model they have, and how we can communicate with the different kinds of people. So how can communicate a healthy way? So there are various aspects are there. So that will be discussed in the transactional analysis. And goal setting. Whatever we do in our life, so without goal, so nothing would happen. So how to set goal successfully? So there is a concept called a SMART goal. We'll be discussing about it. Before setting goal, there are two aspects which we have to take care. So those things will be discussed. So all these things will be there in the goal setting. And time management. So we all know that managing time is a difficult task these days. So how to manage time effectively, how to find the time wasters. So what all methods are there to increase the productivity? And there is a quadrant from Stephen Covey. So we'll be discussing about that as quadrant in order to use time productively. All these things will happen. We will be starting time management from today. Yeah. So this is the concept of time management. And there is a concept called SFBT. Solution focused brief therapy. It's called belief therapy. Brief is short. So it is also called behavior therapy, but the apt one is brief therapy. Yeah. So brief. Why it is called brief? It is brief. It is brief concept, small concept, which will change, which gives a lot of ideas. That's why it is called a brief therapy. It is changing the behavior with a brief concept, small concept. So will you believe that if I say one question will change one person's life? Yeah, one question. Yes. Asking only one question will change life. That kind of questions. Quality questions will give quality results. So how to ask quality questions and how to focus towards the solution than the problems. So when we can mostly say that, we will be saying that you should not focus on the problem, you should go towards the solution. All these things are there, but how? So it will be helpful for us. Solution focused brief therapy is for that purpose. Yeah, there are a lot of concepts we'll be discussing this. And leadership development. And everybody is leader. Everybody is leader here. Sometimes in the society, sometimes at home. So what are the differences? How many leadership styles are there? So what kind of leadership styles will be helpful for us in order to lead a team, or lead a family, or lead somewhere in the society or in the office? So we'll be discussing about various leadership styles and essential for that. That will be covered in leadership development. And it's very interesting topic called money mastery. If I say that if you're not having money, it is not the problem of others, it is completely a problem of yours. And sometimes you'll be confusing and you'll be telling that how am I responsible for that? If money is not there, I'm not responsible for that. Money, I'm not able to attract. We cannot say that. If you are not attracting money, then who will attract? People who are all there with a rich status. So they have attracted money by using some strategies, some concepts, some ideas, some knowledge. So what is that knowledge required in order to attract money? So that will be discussed in money mastery. And stress management. So nowadays, even a child with a 5 year or 6 years old will say this: I'm very stressful, I'm depressed, I'm not in a position to handle, and all these things. So what is actually stress? If the stress is there, and what kind of stresses are there, and how to clear it, and how to cope up all these things, and how to manage the stress. So it will be very much helpful. Stress management will be discussed here. And effective parenting. There are different kinds of parenting, and how to understand the students, understand the children, and being a parent, what kind of parenting we should adopt. So we'll be discussing in detail in effective parenting. And Johari window. Self-awareness is the key. Self-awareness is the tool for the development. So this Johari window, so it was developed by two people called Joseph Luft and Harry Ingham. So they, in short, Joseph Joe, Harry H, Harry. For Harry, they have taken Harry. Joseph Joe, Harry Johari. Yeah, Johari is the concept. So they came up with one excellent topic with the 4 quadrants. By putting 4 quadrants, 1, 2, 3, 4, we will come to know where we are and what kind of changes I should make it. So those things will be discussed in Johari window. And psychometric assessment. There are various ways to understand others and improvise in others' behavior. The one is discussing, questioning, and all these things are there. And psychometric assessment, basically in different topics. So there will be a set of questions like 25, 30 questions. When you answer, you will get some marks or score. By understanding the score, by having the score, so there will be an interpretation for this score. So what kind of personality you are and how you want to change, how you want to modify your behavior. So those things will be discussed in psychometric assessment to understand and analyze about us. And relationship counseling. So this is basically for the partners development, understanding men and women, understanding and their psychological, physiological, and sexual differences between men and women. So it will be very much helpful to maintain the relationship. Yeah, those concepts will be discussed here in relationship counseling. And life skills. In general, whatever we studied with all the topics, some sort of life skill concepts will be there. Even we can say the whole concept of DCP is built by life skills. So we'll be discussing about decision making, problem solving, apart from the individual topics. So we'll be discussing in between, setting boundaries, everything will be there. And we'll be discussing in detail about the art of discernment. So what is discernment? Taking a decision wisely in a balanced way. So managing emotion and logical things. So how we can balance it and how we can get it. So that will be discussed in the art of discernment. And career counseling. So this is again a professional course within DCP, career counseling. Even many of our students, they have become career counselors and practicing successfully in the market by completing this short course. It's a short course within DCP. Understanding about students' interests and their skills and the personality. So there will be some assessments when they attend this assessment, and they can guide students, especially after 9th standard, 9th to 12th. It's a huge market for career counseling, huge market. Because the qualified counselors are not there. Very, very few we can say. So even in your area, you can check how many career counselors are there. And how can we become? So only having knowledge about various courses, it will not make us to become a career counselor. That may be helpful for us to be a career guide, something like that. But if you want to be a career counselor, a little bit knowledge about various streams of courses and the 3 tests, aptitude, interest, personality test will be helpful for that. So that is the concept. And body language. So whatever communication method we are using, verbal and non-verbal. So I am talking now and making you understand some concept. And if I, without talking, if I make you understand, so that comes from the non-verbal communication. The body language, using the body language, using my gestures, using my postures, using my facial expressions. Body language will be helpful. Yeah, whatever we do through the body language, that gives extra effect and immediate effect. And how can we understand others' body language? Is it really required? It is very much required for a counselor. Is it only for counselor? No, it is also required for everyone who is there in the world to understand the human behavior and understand others. So that will be discussed in the body language. And business psychology, it's all about starting a business, managing the business, managing the stress in the business, becoming a successful leader, various ideas about the business. All these things will be discussed as the business psychology. So we have a lot of misconceptions about money. We have a lot of misconceptions about business. For all those things, it will be helpful. Yeah. And in general, problem solving and ideation. So we may be having, we not maybe having, everybody will be having the problem. Everybody will be having the problem. Yeah. So when we have a problem, even a small creativity, a small idea will change our life. So what all changes, what all ideas I can apply so that the problem will be solved? How something we can think in the creative way, not stuck in the 4 boxes or 4 lines. So how I can come out of the boxes, that closed box? So be open to come out of the closed box and find the reason and find the solution. So how can we do that? So that will be done in this topic. Okay. So whatever I have explained here in the topics, these are the very brief manner I have explained. So we'll be discussing all these things in detail for 1 year. In detail for 1 year. So these are the chapters which are covered in DCP. Yeah. I'll be explaining about the course schedule also. Then you can, if you have got any questions, you can very well ask. So the course schedule for this. So material, as I told, all material will be shared to you immediately after the class within 24 hours maximum. Yeah. So all material will be in English. Even for Tamil batches, medium of instruction will be in Tamil, but material will be in English. That will be there. And duration 12 months, 3 days per week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And timing 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. for English batch. Tamil batch 7:30 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. So next batch for English starting from today, we are starting from the topic. It's like it's a rotation basis. The classes will be conducted. Like people who are joining today and they'll be completing all these chapters and they will finish. People who joined before also will be there in this course. So the topic wise, for every 2-3 topics, 1 batch will be taken. Like that it is happening. Okay. So when they complete all the topics and they'll be called for the exam. For this batch, for the new batch which is starting now, so it's starting from today. And next Tamil batch will be starting from 29th of November. And the fees for India 2,000 per month and Sri Lanka 5,000 LKR per month. Comparing with the Indian fee, Sri Lankan fee will be very less. The conversion value if you are taking. Recent, you know that. So when we started in 2020, so there was a major financial crisis, economic crisis were there. So our partners, they insisted to make the fee very less. So that's why it has been done, and we have never changed also. It is till now the same fees we are maintaining. That is the concept why it is less. And depends on the area. Sometimes the fees are very high for other countries. Like people who are here from Malaysia and Singapore, you can contact a Malaysian team. The fees will be based on the values over there. Yeah. The same thing, the people who join from UAE, you can contact our UAE coordinator so that you will know the fee. So in general for India 2,000, Sri Lanka LKR 5,000, and it includes everything. So there will be no other charges like admission fee, examination fee, certification fee, nothing. So till you complete the course, so only you have to pay the monthly fees. That's all. So even if you are ready to pay the full fee, you will be getting 15% of the discount from the total fee. That is also there that you can do. So this is all about DCP. If you have got any questions, you can raise your hand and ask, or you can very well type in the chat box. Is it clear for everyone? Yeah. Yes. So there is a clear prospectus also there. You can take it from the coordinator. Suppose if you want to see in the prospectus, so what all courses are there, you can very well contact the coordinator. They will be providing you. Okay. Thank you, Tasli Shabana. Right. And some of you may be interested with the MDCC Master Diploma in Counseling and Coaching. I'm just explaining the topics because this particular session is not for MDCC explanation. This is for the DCP. I'll just tell the topics. There are 12 topics in MDCC. So these are the topics. Micro skills in counseling, premarital and marital counseling, including intimacy coaching, and the life coaching, hypnotherapy, NLP, neuro-linguistic programming, Enneagram, REBT, psychometric test, art and play therapy, law of attraction, public speaking, train the trainer. So there is a separate introductory session, recording session is there. You can collect from the coordinator. As a beginner, it's a very good question. As a beginner, where I should start? See, these two courses, you can start from anywhere. It's not like something hierarchy based. So after DCP, MDCC will be there, not like that. So there are many students who joined together and completing together. So it will save our time. Yeah. So what is the difference then DCP and MDCC? The chapter topics, completely the topics are different. So MDCC has got the long topics and some expensive topics. And DCP has got based on life skills and the therapies. That is the difference. So being a counselor, being a trainer, if you want to get knowledge, I will strongly recommend to go through to study both the courses. There are many students so who do both together. Is there anyone who completed both together or who are pursuing the course both together? Can type. Is there any guest or our existing students so who are attending both the courses DCP and MDCC? Okay, Zainab is there. Okay. So Zainab is attending both MDCC and DCP. So there are many students who have completed also and who are there now also. The Fauzia is there. It will be easy. It's not like some academic courses that you will be having a lot of assignments that you have to do it at home and no, everything will be doing within these 2 hours. So you just you have to focus these 2 hours. That's enough. So you don't have to think about doing something extra at home. Yeah. So that way it will be beneficial for you. And MDCC course schedule and MDCC, the material English is a duration 11 months, 3 days per week, training days, that is Monday, Wednesday, Friday for DCP. For MDCC, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. The timing, same English batch, 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. and Tamil batch, 7:30 to 9:30 p.m. And the next batch, actually English batch, we have both the batches we have started on 1st of November, day for yesterday. Yeah. And MDCC fees in India 2,500, Sri Lanka 6,000 per month. It includes everything, right? And more than this, people who are interested to join, you can very well contact your coordinator. So I'm not in a position to give anybody's number here because it's not from one person. The course is been running. I'm instructor. I'm a mentor for these programs, but the coordinators are different. So there are about 20 coordinators and associates across the world. I don't know from which coordinator you are attending this program. I cannot give somebody's number. So please contact your coordinator from where you got the number. Yeah. So they'll be providing all the details. Okay. So starting from today, you can join DCP. Even MDCC, just one class was an introductory class was there on 1st of November. So you can start from tomorrow. Right. So if you have got clarity about all these things, you can just type clear, then you'll go ahead with the time management. Yes. Can I have powerful clear from everyone? From everyone. Yes. You can very well ask if you have got any questions. Okay. Right. So time management, as I told, a lot of the life skills subjects will be there within DCP. Being a counselor, we can use, being a coach, we can use, and we can being a trainer also. These topics and all, it was conducted for individual trainings. And the content, whatever is there, some of the content, what is there inside 15 years, 20 years before it was created. But till now, the concept is fresh because we keep on updating it. Yeah. Right. Fine. So before getting into this, will there be graduation? A very good student, very good question from Shuaib. Yes, Shuaib, we will be having graduation every year in Sri Lanka and almost every 6 months in India. Okay. In Sri Lanka, we will be having in the mid of January this year, 2026. Hopefully 18th you will be having. You can contact your coordinator. We have physical program also for some advanced therapies. So the enrollment is going on now. You can contact your coordinator. Admission is already there. Anytime it may be closed. There are already 100 plus registrations are there for both Grandmaster, NLP Master. This kind of programs is happening. Supreme Master is happening this year 2026. So you can contact the coordinator for physical program details. So some of you want to know about physical programs also, whatever we conduct. Is it okay? Would you like to know about the physical programs which are conducted? Okay. So you can contact the coordinator, they will be updating.